Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of the Hermitpack. In today's episode, I want to make a tree farm, and I think I've got a plan. I was looking through a lot of different options. There is no Mine Factory Reloaded here, which is kind of my go-to for modded tree farms, but we do have the farming station from Ender.io, and I think this will work. So what I want to do is make a tree farm for oak saplings, and I think this will do the trick. Let's just, do I have anywhere? Ooh, somebody's fighting the wither. Not sure who. But anyway, let's plop this guy down, and I don't know what the range is on this thing. But if I toss... Okay, I can toss saplings in it, so that's good. So let's grab a few things that we're going to need, because we're going to need an axe for sure. So let's go, I suppose we could probably just use like an iron axe or hatchet. Let's see. Let's grab that, or, you know, we could do like a lumber axe. That might be the way to go. And then we can make it unbreakable relatively easily. So, what is it? Reinforced? Yeah, there we go. So we're going to need a few of those, which means we're going to need some gold. So let's put some gold in here. Let's see. I think it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There we go. I think that's how many we're going to need altogether. And then let's go iron and grab 8 of those for a lumber axe head. We'll just use iron because why not? And I'll toss that in there as well. Now, over here? No. Where do I keep... Oh, I actually don't have a lumber axe thing. So let's go gold, grab 2 more of those, and then I'll just grab a little bit of cobblestone so we can make ourselves a new pattern. So part builder, here we go. We'll dump that in there. I'll grab my lumber axe head and we'll just grab that. There we go. And then all the other parts are going to end up being paper of some sort. So let's see, we need a tough rod. We're going to need a tough binding. And then we're also going to need one of the plates, I believe. Oh, I need more paper. Okay, that's easy. Let's just grab a stack of that. And let's just make ourselves some more paper. There we go. Toss that in there. Okay, so that should be everything I need to make this. Oh, and I forgot to put this gold in the thing. That's all right. We'll toss that in there. I'll put this guy down. We're on gold, right? Yep. Good. And let's go ahead and make that. And then we also need to start making some of those plates. So there's the axe head. And then we'll start grabbing plates like so. We're going to have to wait for these to pop up. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go. All right, so let's do that. And then we'll put our broad axe head right here. We should have 8 ingots. So we can make that out of iron. And then we should have a lumber axe. And I think this will work. I think. Hopefully, this will work on the farming station. If this doesn't work, then we'll go for... maybe I should go to the hatchet. I don't know... Now that I think about it, I don't know if the lumber axe is going to work. It may not. Let's grab this. And then we'll grab all the other stuff. Paper for a tool rod. And regular binding. There we go. Yeah, I think we probably should go with a hatchet instead. So let's plop that down. Grab a little bit of gold so we can make a hatchet cast. And then we can toss, I think, pretty much all of this stuff in here. Except for this, I want that to go in there. Okay, fantastic. Now, let's grab some of that reinforced modifier. We'll grab 5 of those. And that will allow us to max this thing out. I'm also going to need 2 iron to go in here. And then we'll make our little hatchet head, and that'll give us everything we need. Okay, so that's all good. Now, I'm also going to need one of these dimensional transceivers. Let's see, what do I need for that? I'm going to need a few different things. I'll need an octatic capacitor, which means I'm going to need... I'm going to need some energetic alloy. So what is that? Gold and redstone, I believe? It's been a little while. Alloy smelter. Toss those in. No, and glowstone. Let's just grab a stack of that. There we go. Now it's doing the thing. Fantastic. And let's just speed that up a little bit. I'm just going to drop a torcherino here just so we don't have to wait so long for it. There we go. All right, so that's all good. Our iron is almost done smelting, but not quite. We're also going to need, let's see, 1 of these guys. So let's grab 2 solarium. I know I'm going to need a enderman soul. We're going to need an enderman head. We're going to need 1 vibrant alloy. And what was the other thing? Silicon? I think it was silicon. There we go. And we'll put that in here. Like so. Let that smelt up, or cook up, or whatever you want to call it. There we go. Should have everything I need there. And what else do I still need? My octatic capacitor. Yes, I remember. So we're going to need 4 of those. So I can make 1 of those. And then last but not least, I just need this this crystal thing. So let's just make some vibrant alloy. We'll make 1 of those. We'll toss that in here with this. I need... Oh, okay. I did have enough XP. Never mind. Usually I dump that all in there. There we go. So that will give me my ender crystal. We can toss that in here. And now I think I have everything I need for this dimensional transceiver. Awesome. Sweet. Now we need item conduits. We'll need some of those. And we'll need some energy conduits as well. We may need... I feel like we're probably going to need more energy conduits than that. Let's just make a few more. There we go. That should be good. This should all be done, so we can toss that in there. I'll take my torcherino back, toss it in here. And am I going to need anything else? I'll probably want a chest, just as like a, basically a buffer chest. And then we're going to need some oak saplings. And that should do. So let me take a little sleep. Let me get a couple other things together, find a spot to put this, and then I'll come back to you. All right, guys, I am back. One thing we probably should do together is go ahead and make this tool. So this thing is going to have 6 modifiers on it. terrible durability, but that's okay, because we're just going to add all these to it, so it becomes unbreakable. There we go. And that still leaves us with one modifier left over, so I'm just going to give it redstone. We'll just grab a fair amount of that, toss that in there, and there we go. And now we'll go a little bit faster. Right? Mining speed, yeah, 11.52. Much better. Okay, so that's all good. Now, as for where to put this thing, I think I have everything I need now. Maybe what we'll do is we'll clear some space in the jungle? Like maybe... I want it to be an area that will be chunk loaded when I'm at my base. I think that makes sense. Maybe we'll put it like right here. I think that's what we'll do. So yeah, let me get this cleared out, and then I'll come back. Alright guys, I am back. I've got an area cleared out, but there was one thing that I actually kind of forgot to make. And what I want, if I can find it, I'm going to need a few of these, and that's just gold dust. So let's just grab some gold here. I think each of these can hold 16 of a thing, right? No, 8. Okay, so I'm going to need 8, which means I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that means I'm going to need 16 because I want 2 upgrades. I want the energy upgrade and then the speed upgrade. Speed upgrade actually requires osmium. Okay, so in that case, let's put that back. And let's grab, I've already got 8 osmium dust. Let's do 8 more. There we go. We'll drop this stuff in the sag mill. Let it convert into the gold dust that we need. And while we're waiting on that, what I want is I want to make a precision sawmill. And this thing is going to be super useful. Because what this will essentially allow me to do is get multiple planks, more planks than I normally would, for each piece of, for each log, essentially. So, for example, if we take a look at oak wood, obviously you can get 4 oak planks, standard vanilla recipe, right? But if we do it in the sawmill, you actually get significantly more than that. Although this isn't showing oak wood. You basically get 6. Let's do this. Precision sawmill, there we go. You get sawdust and 6 oak planks from doing oak wood. And if we do rubber, which is something I kind of want to do, you can put that in the sawmill and get planks and, more importantly, rubber from industrial craft without having to do the whole extractor thing, which is really kind of a pain in the butt. So this is just going to be a much better solution overall for us. We're going to make use of this precision sawmill in our tree farm design. So let's toss that stuff in there. And this should be done smelting pretty quickly, I think. And then I think that probably means I'm going to need another buffer chest or 2, which is fine. And there we go. Okay, so we got that. We'll toss that in here. We'll go to our upgrades, make 8 energy upgrades, and then make 8 speed upgrades. So now I think we have everything we need to bring this thing to fruition. Let's grab that and that out of there. I'll put this in here. How much power do I have in this? Plenty. Awesome. Okay, so we'll come over here to this area. And the first thing I'm going to want to do, I think, is find the center that looks about centered-ish, kind of, sort of. Good enough. And I want to come down here. Actually, you know what? Let's grab our excavator. And we're just going to clear out some space underneath here. And that way we have some room to kind of work with underneath to run all of our lines and cables and all that kind of super fun stuff. So let's just clear that out. I don't need a ton of space, but just enough that we have some room down here to work will be kind of important. There we go. And then we can just put that back. Okay, so that's all good. Let's grab, do I have any torches? I do. I'm just going to toss torch in each of these corners like so. Okay, now let's break this. And let's grab, that can probably go away for now too. Let's grab our farming station. Let's grab our dimensional transceiver, which we're going to put right there, directly under this thing. And we're going to say, receive power and send items. And I think that should be it. And then we can use this filter to filter essentially what we're sending. So that should be good, right? Yeah, awesome. All right, now we're going to need energy conduits. Where did I put you? There they are. We need these item conduits as well. And we'll run an energy conduit up, if I can get up there. There we go. We're going to run an energy conduit up to here. And then we'll plop this guy down. It's going to start spitting out trees. Right? Pretty easy. Nothing super complicated there. And we're also going to want to stick our hatchet in there. This thing's unbreakable, so it's not going to break, which is very important, obviously. Okay. So, now we need to configure this and say push and pull from underneath. Right? So, then we're going to take our item conduits and run them like that. And then I don't want this to go directly into the Tesseract, okay? Or the dimensional transceiver. It's basically a Tesseract from prior versions of Minecraft. Same thing. You know what I meant. Then we'll take a diamond chest and put that right here, right? And we'll change this to insert, okay? So anything that comes out of here should go into this chest, which is pretty good. Then we'll take our precision sawmill, put that right here, change the sides so that the top is an input, and we'll say it outputs to the right. That's fine. And energy from this side. And we'll put another one down like this. So this thing should now get power. And we'll take these upgrades, energy upgrades to make it more efficient energy-wise, and then speed upgrades to increase the speed at which it processes things. And that should be good. Although, now that I think about it, I don't think it will be. I think I need another energy conduit in there first. So let's break that. Let's put this chest here instead. And let's put this guy, oh, that's an energy conduit. Let's put that guy right here. Change this to insert. Then we'll put another one here. Grab our wrench. And I'm just going to break that connection because we don't want that. And right here, we're going to say extract always. And we're actually going to put a filter on that so that it doesn't always work, right? So we're going to whitelist one thing, and in that case, that's going to be oak wood, which of course, I don't actually have any of at the moment. That's all right. We'll just steal this oak wood right here. That'll be fine. Okay. So, that's all good. And then we're going to come to this and put that right here. And we'll put some speed upgrades in there. Actually, you know what? We probably don't need speed upgrades in that. I don't think. So essentially what's going to happen is when oak trees get here, right, we're going to spit them over here. Then, this is going to get three things. It's going to get saplings, it's going to get oak wood, and then it's going to get apples. And we need to have a contingency plan, if you will, for all of those things. So, here, we're going to send this, actually, we'll say in out, and anything that goes through the sawmill, I believe, can actually go directly back into the dimensional transceiver, which should then essentially throw it into the Tesseract. Although right there, I actually do need a separate side for energy, it looks like. So let's grab that and get rid of it. And we'll have it output to the back, I guess. There we go. Extract always. Insert here. Back would be here. Output. Okay. Oh, and auto eject on. There we go. And then I think that should be good, right? Yep. So when we get logs, they'll go into this chest. This will take them, put them in the sawmill. Sawmill will process them and send them into the dimensional transceiver. So that covers logs. Now we need to make sure that saplings go back here, which could be a little bit trickier than what we thought. In out. What happens if I put an item filter here? Insert priority 1 saplings. Or we'll make it priority 5, I guess. It doesn't really matter. So I believe that should take saplings and stick them back in there. And then we'll put another thing like this. Change this to extract always. And only extract saplings to send them back into the system. Yep, because this is priority 0. So in theory, that should send the saplings there. And then last but not least, we just need to take apples. And I think what we can do with apples is put this here and say, I'm actually going to need an apple, aren't I? Let's grab an apple. I'm sure I've got one in my ME system somewhere. Apple. There we go. We'll take that. Throw that. Oh, that harvested. Okay. That harvested. I don't know what happened to it. I don't want it going back into here. Oh, because this whole thing is one big connected. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's break that. There we go. So, yeah. Okay. And then here, apples will go here. We'll change this to insert, put a filter, and I want apples to go in there. And saplings to go in here if there's overflow. But this, oh, no, because we need, let's see, how can we do that? Here we go. Insert priority 5. No. That's not going to work either. I'm really trying to avoid having to run another line up here, which I could do, and that would be the easy solution. Yeah, let's do it. I don't really want to, but I will. There we go. So we'll get rid of that and that. That way this will be a separate thing. And then we'll bring that up like so. Okay. So. And then we can actually change this guy to extract all. So everything that comes out of there will extract into this chest. And then we take saplings and apples, send them up here. Did I grab that filter? Did I have a filter? I did have a filter. Extract. There we go. Change this to insert. Additional priority. Saplings there. And I think, in theory, this should now work. I think. I'm pretty sure it will. So, now we just gotta test it out and see if it actually works. So let's... Is there a... Yeah, there is a sapling right there. Let's just put that back. Do this, and I'm just gonna knock out a little spot here where I can kind of swing in and just make sure that this is all working. And then we'll grab... I'm just gonna grab my Torcherino for testing purposes. I'll put it down right here. Change it to a 400% increase. And make it real big. Oh, and then let's take off our coin of fortune so that it's not interfering. There we go. So now, this thing is not getting any... Oh, yeah, always active. Oak wood. Ah, insert. There we go. So this is now processing oak wood, which is good. I'm not going to have the Torcherino used once we actually have this thing going, which actually means I should probably get rid of said Torcherino if I can. There we go. All right, so it harvested all the things. This is... Oh, we need to configure this as well. Pull. And push. There we go. So that should be working. And actually, for the moment, let's toss those speed upgrades in there so this thing will extract much faster. Yep, we can see that filled up again right away, which is good. That's what we want. This thing... This thing is extracting, but not... It doesn't seem to be sending these planks away. And it is outputting to the back, which is what I want. Did I not set up this thing over here? Because we've got a dimensional transceiver right here. Items. Receive. Yep. Push. So it should be depositing... Always active. Why is that not working? Receive here. Let's maybe add it to send as well. I should be receiving wood. Why is that not working? Hard to say. Wow, we got stuff that broke all over the place. All right. for the moment, let's toss all of this stuff in here. All the things that we would get as drops. Let's just toss those in here. Dark oak planks, those should not be in there. Side, output. Extract, always. Oh, you know what I bet it is? This is not configured. So that should be pull, except it's getting saplings because the other one's full. There we go. And now, yeah, pull. So why are you not outputting as you should be? Output to the back. Why you no work? Because it was getting stuff. It's just not. Huh. Maybe it's a mechanism thing? Maybe it doesn't like. That doesn't make sense, though. Because we've used this before. Let me see if I can figure this out, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright guys, I am back. So I put a logistical transporter pipe from Mechanism underneath, and it seems to be working now. So I'm not really sure what the deal was, but either way, it works now. Which means we can, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Let's put that here. And we can actually just change this to disabled. There we go. So that should do the trick, I think. Let's just kind of do something like that. So anything that this produces should be sent into here. And we can configure this to go pull, which should send it to the other area, I think. So let's go check our other chest. Make sure it works. We should see stuff coming in here. Oh, there we go. Yep, we are getting stuff in here. So we're getting planks and all sorts of other goodies. So now we just need to make sure that the tree farm, the thingy, I can't words right now. We need to make sure that our sawmill is able to keep up with this production. So let's just get rid of all but one stack of logs, because it won't hurt to have some extra logs in our thing anyway. And then I think we'll be good. And let's just grab this so we can patch that hole. And then I think we'll be good. And I'll have to check on it kind of as we go here, just to make sure that it is functioning. But from what I can tell, this thing should... Oh! You know what? It would probably be beneficial if we put our speed upgrades in there. That might make a little bit of a difference. Just a thought. Derp. Speed upgrades. That should help significantly. Because I was going to say, this thing seems to be going really slow. But yeah, that's because we didn't have any of our speed upgrades in there, which is going to yeah, you can already see it's already going significantly faster with those speed upgrades. I think it's like 10 times faster or something like that. Yeah, much better. Much, much better. Yep, 10 times faster. Okay, awesome. So that should solve our problem. And I'm not going to like do a Torturino or anything to increase the grow speed here. It's just going to be passive because, you know, it'll get us plenty of wood over time. We'll have more than we know what to do with. So I think we should be good. But guys, unfortunately, I am out of time for this episode. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.